So like once before, I don't set an alarm very often, but I didn't want to sleep past 6:30 so that I sleep well tonight. And I got up about an hour ago wanting to do some work in sacred solitude before Amy and Shane Holt arrive. They're going to be in the booth next door to me. Again, Waxahachie, Texas, tomorrow, which is Saturday, June 12th, and Sunday, June 13th. And Amy, Snaps and Chaps, will be in the booth right next door to me. I'll be doing readings. I'll be offering at least 3 packages. They're on my website. Hopefully it'll be up by then. One I haven't added yet is I'm just gonna offer a 10 to 15 minute session teaching mindfulness for daily practice. One of them is gonna be drawing from either Archangel Metatron or the 5th Tarot to just guide us back to our sacred path. So you may resonate strongly with some of these reflections, admire and like some, and disregard or shun others. So again, he's saying these reflections, there's 100 different reflections of yourself, and a lot of them come from other people's perceptions or the stories they tell us about us. So you may resonate with some of those stories strongly with some of these reflections, admire and like some, and disregard or shun others. I can think of some stories that have hardwired themselves into me throughout this lifetime that I've believed. Whether it was literally words spoken to me, I doubt anybody in my life ever said I was an idiot. But I believed I was going to get it wrong. I was going to spend my life wrong. I am wrong at the core of me. Obviously, that's a lie. And I can change that channel. I can hear that thought, let it pass on by like it's floating on a cloud, dump it in the imaginary trash can. I haven't talked about those tools for a while. Feel into my heart center. I might even put my hand there, some pressure to feel my own loving presence now that I can. Or if I have something sweet. Oh, I'd love to hold her at my heart. She is pure heart, pure love. Yashish Balam. Sit and meditate with her for a while and see how you feel. It took me so long to bring her to the channel. If you're still here, you're right where you belong. I see you. You see me. I feel you. I love you. I love you. I love you. So all are part of the energy that you have emitted or sent out. Interesting. Some accurate and some less so. The reflections all look like you, but are they really? This includes reflections of how you see yourself and judge yourself and who you believe yourself to be. Now that resonates. I've had judgments I've carried in through my entire 61 years, including, I'm getting to this too late in life. I'm 61 now. Who's going to take me seriously? I'm too old. I'm not as cute as I used to be. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Even with my old eyes. Oh, maybe tired eyes. Mwah. But I judged and judged myself. So now I can recognize when I'm doing that. So the reparenting tool, Inner Loving Parent, yay, it's in all of us. We can activate that and strengthen it through daily practice, through raising our conscious awareness. And then there's these other 3 or more family members. The critical, inner parent or inner presence. You got a critic in you or an inner judge. Pretty harsh, huh? We don't just encounter resistance around us, we counter resistance within us. Gal said that recently, and I was having a day of great resistance from within. Maybe it got sparked from outside, I'm not sure. Doesn't matter right now. So this includes reflections of how you see yourself and judge yourself and who you believe yourself to be. I'm right on time, right? Some would say. If this is when it's happening, when it was always meant to happen. This is when I was meant to bring it back to you and me. This is when I was meant to remember it. I've had, I'm going to say that for another time. All right. Look at how the figure in the mirror is shielded by white satin. The figure in the mirror is shielded by white satin. Archangel Metatron has brought you here to unveil, maybe that's what I say, brought you here to unveil to yourself who you truly are. Your authentic self, stripped bare of other people's perceptions as well as your own. It's funny that what I paused from saying was, I was trying to figure out how to weave into my website because again, I don't even want to use the word trying. I am coming out of hiding, living authentically on purpose. And I am an initiate after studying with Miguel for 16 plus years. I've been initiated into the mystery school. So each time you're initiated, it's like taking a step even deeper and deeper and deeper into the mysteries. And I have a memory, whether it's fabricated, real or not, it lights me up and it gives me purpose. I have a memory that I was here in previous times in Atlantis, in Yaxchilan, as a Mayan priestess. My name came to me recently. And I found out also in the last year that each of the priestesses worked with a particular element. So earth, loom, water, ha, fire, kak, K-A-A-K, earth, water, fire, wind, eek, like the sound a bird would make, eek, eek. I love that sound, I'm not surprised. And ether, Khan, spirit. And when I was hearing about that, it resonated with me. I kept trying to be, well, I'm a water person, or I'm the sun, I love the sun, or this or that. And I'm like, wind. I worked with wind. Just this week, I recalled a Mayan journey I went on with Miguel years ago. I don't remember which Mayan sacred site we were at, or what courtyard we were in, but I remembered my imagination. But it felt, I could feel the power of it working with the elements, working with wind. And when I came out of it, Miguel was leading a meditation with the rest of the group, and I felt led to do whatever I was doing. And I just looked at him like, what just happened? And he just gave me his knowing look like he always does. He could see it, like he was holding space for me, all the while he was leading them in meditation. Eek. So Ish is feminine. Ish, Eek. And Balam is something that really resonates with me. So maybe Ish, Eek, Balam. I was part of creating the veil to hide the mysteries during a time when it needed to be hidden, when the power within was becoming dangerous and used for ill gains, maybe. And I agreed then to come back now and remove that veil and return the wisdom to the people. That may sound like complete woo-woo. Do the woo. Somebody brought that up. I saw, I think on Facebook recently. So I was like, oh, I just can't do all that woo-woo. And she's like, what about life isn't woo? Do the woo. So that may sound really woo-woo. Again, take what resonates with you and go with the rest. So look at how the figure in the mirror is shielded by white satin. Archangel Metatron has brought you here to unveil to yourself who you truly are. And I started to outline that in my website. So this will encourage me not to take that language out of there when I say I'm an initiate into the mystery schools, the Mayan mystery schools, and I'm remembering the oath I took as a Mayan priestess to unveil, to lead you, to bring you back into remembrance of who you truly are. Halashwinik, the truly true human beings. Your authentic self, stripped bare of other people's perceptions as well as your own. To gaze into this mirror is to see yourself properly for the first time ever. Pause there, huh? Whew. Here's some heart bowl. To see yourself for maybe the first time ever. That's no small thing, is it? As Metatron lifts away the satin sheet, you see yourself gazing back at you. I love that they're calling to me the veil as a satin sheet. So as Metatron lifts away, hey, so Metatron and I both agreed to be doing this work right now. No surprise that Amanda Ellis has resonated with me all these years. I wasn't familiar with Archangel Metatron before her. I'm still not entirely clear on the mystery of you. The mystery of you. As Metatron lifts away the satin sheet, you see yourself gazing back at you. Ageless, eternal, light-filled, your spirit shining brightly. Ageless, eternal, light-filled, your spirit shining brightly. Whoop, whoop. Here, there is no hiding place. This is you. Pause the video here if you need to just sit and let that land. Whatever do they mean? Man, I'm really still trying to figure out how to summarize what I'm offering tomorrow before I show up tomorrow, and I kind of need to write it out. I am offering tools for unveiling your authenticity. Tools for restoring balance and harmony in our lives, for clearing and aligning chakras, returning peace, joy, revealing our authentic self. Look into your eyes and see your androgynous soul reflecting back to you. Many lifetimes. Are you looking in the mirror? I mean, take me with you if you need to and you want to hear what comes next. Find a mirror. I'll wait. Or you can pause it. So let's start that over. As Metatron lifts away the satin sheet, you see yourself gazing back. Ageless, eternal, light-filled, your spirit shining brightly. I may need to read that every day when that inner judge starts telling me I'm old. People won't take me seriously. I waited too long. I'm just talking woo. Woo woo. This can't be real. You decide. Here there is no hiding place. This is you. Look into your eyes and see your androgynous soul reflecting back to you. Many lifetimes. Can you feel them returning to your memory? Glean from them the important lesson of each. The gift, the spiritual gift that can become part of your Pizom Kakal, as the Mayans call the medicine bundle. That's something else I'll be helping people start tomorrow, their medicine bundle. Bring the gifts, blow it into a stone and make it part of your medicine bundle. Your mesa is another name for it. This is as you were when born, a pure incarnated soul in physical form, come to play, work, learn, do, and be. You have lost this connection with your true, authentic self. Does that feel true to you? Do you want some help? Do you want to learn some tools? A divine blueprint to get you back on your own path? You have lost this connection with your true, authentic self. Allow this relationship with your true essence to deepen and blossom. As it does so, much may need to adapt in your life as you recognize and follow your own authenticity. Being authentic may result in you being asked to not follow the crowd, but to stand out and shine brightly in your own right. That's a tough word for me. I struggle with that one. There's in resistance. You've heard me talk recently about Karen Channing, dear friend, fellow LCSW, life mastery coach. I don't know if she'd call herself that. Creativity coach, helping me with all of this lately. Thank you, Karen. The 2-minute challenge, you've heard me mention her, and I brought her up because something I just read. Allow this relationship with the true essence to deepen and blossom. As it does, much may need to adapt in your life. Being authentic may result in you being asked to not follow the crowd, but to stand out and shine brightly in your own right, doing life your own way. I think that's, I don't know if you're conscious of it, Karen, but that's what you're supporting me in learning how to do again. It's okay for me to shine brightly. All my life, I'm going to be honest, I've tried to dim my light. I was one of those, I think it's Kuan Yin energy. It's like, I'm going to stick around until the last man's on board. I don't want to leave anybody behind. So I'm willing to hang out in the trenches for as long as that last man or woman needs me to. And I don't want to run ahead, and I don't want to outshine anybody, I've said up until now. What if shining brightly gives permission for others to do the same? Laura, Lala. My inner child. I started talking about my inner family. Inner critic, we stopped at inner adolescent and inner child, or children, many different ages. I think we're still every age we've ever been. I call my inner child Lala. Of course, Big La, or Big Lala, Little Lala. My adolescent's like, she didn't want to call Lala. That's just too. She said, you can call me L. She's got attitude. She's badass. I need her. She's finding her voice. Yippee! This doesn't have to be a lonely place. That's good news. Pause. I need to read that 3 more times, or at least 2 more times to make 3. This doesn't have to be a lonely place. This doesn't have to be a lonely place. You know, when I'm open to who I truly am and I'm connected to every part of myself and to the divine within me, I don't feel lonely. So I try not to demonize ego, even though that 7 Macaw teaching from Miguel recently was about defeating ego and the 7 deadly sins, I think they were called. When I'm in that part of me, it might be my adolescent, my inner child, and I want to gently and lovingly and respectfully and with humor guide them back to their authenticity, not make them wrong for what they learned or what they integrated, the story they told themselves, the way they formed their self-identity. And they often feel lonely because they feel wrong. I'm sure they're going to be abandoned if they show their true colors. True colors shining through. This doesn't have to be a lonely place. Metatron is beside you and will help you recognize those of a similar vibration and those who live authentically too. Let me read that again. Just meditate on that image. Take it in. Something else on my website about raising our vibe. So Metatron is beside you. All you have to do is ask for his help. And 2 of my Mayan guides, that's not the word, assistants that give me help when I need it, is Mother Ixchel and Grandmother Ishmukene. All I need to do is ask them, Father Hunab Ku or Father Keen, or son. Ask. Metatron is beside you and will help you recognize those of a similar vibration and those who live authentically too. You found your soul tribe. We're out here. Come hang out with me. And you know, I don't get a lot of comments on my site yet. I don't think it's my ego that needs that. Maybe a little bit of that. I want to know that what I'm offering has some value to those of you watching. I want to know that you're with me on this journey through life, and I want to hear from you. So subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel. I have a new Linktree page as well. So if you know how to spell the Linktree, it's like LINKTRP, not P, I mean period, EE, and then / I think Laura Lynn Danling, my full name. And that will take you to, that's going to be a link where you can go straight from there to my website, IAming as LLD. You can connect with me through WhatsApp if you want to schedule an appointment. Hopefully my website will eventually have a calendar where you can do that at your own pace. And to my IAming Facebook page so far. It is time to allow all the masks to fall away. It's time to allow all the masks to fall away. It's time to allow all the masks to fall away. To recognize and appreciate who you really are. The deepening of that relationship starts now. Look into the mirror and see. One of my songs I also wrote quite a while ago is called Rippled. Others will be rippled by the clench of your closure. So open as the love that you are. David Deida, D-E-I-D-A of the book Blue Truth. I don't think he's Spanish, so it's probably not pronounced the way I always love to pronounce it. I think everything sounds better in Spanish. My name's Laura, or Laura. Laura. That's so fun. Can you roll your R's? You know, it's one of my favorite sounds. Inner Jaguar. Be your authentic self. That is the message I needed to hear before tomorrow, because there's not a whole lot of point in me showing up at the Gypsy Soul Fair to teach other people how to do this if I'm not willing to do it myself. But it's okay to admit that I'm shy and I'm still learning. Every day I'm learning. It's okay to do it imperfectly for now, right? You know my song, Perfectly Imperfect? I started to say that song, Rippled. I'm going to be sharing that soon. Others will be rippled by the clench of your closure. So open up to love. Open up and be love. Open and see that others will be rippled by the clench of your closure. So thank you, David. Blue Truth book, another great book. So many tools in my life I'm so grateful for. I should just post my library someday. Good stuff in there. I'm gonna hold the whole deck against my heart this time. So, Martin and Teresina Bawkins. Oh, Teresina is the first shaman I ever worked with in Hot Springs when you still live there. I believe they're in France now. I got to visit them when they were in Morro Bay, California. Oh, that was so awesome. Miguel came and worked with us there. She's an artist, painted every image in here. I can't show you all the images. And together, she and Miguel, it's interesting. They studied with Miguel. They're the ones that introduced me to Miguel. Thank you. Martin and Teresina, if you ever watch this, thank you. Thank you for introducing me. You may be surprised or not to know I'm still studying with Miguel. We're working on a book together, Handbook of Healing, my title. I don't know if I've checked that out with him yet. Handbook of Healing with Mayan mantras, restoring balance and harmony to our lives. There's already a mock-up cover of it on my website. It's gonna motivate me to get to it. I want it to be in my energy. I think there's an energetic signature to our writing. I want it to be in my handwriting. Probably got pages around here somewhere, but thank you. So again, the fifth tarot, bringing back that fifth element that had been out of the tarot decks for years and years and years. Let's see what the back of it says. Maybe this will tell us a little bit about Martin Teresina, like we read about the Archangel deck. Just gonna trust it and read from the back. As we enter the Aquarian age of peace, New tarot imagery and symbols are called for that reinforce our oneness with the natural world. What was I saying about this message that I want to bring back to everybody? It's like, it's not coming just from me. It is coming through me, that divine spark. It's coming from Amanda Ellis and her Archangel Metatron deck. It's coming from Martin and Teresina. It's coming from Miguel, Don Miguel Angel, and Trudy Woodcock from the Cosmic University of Casa Keen. It's coming from the delicious souls around me. Amy and Shane are going to be here any minute. You know, if they get here before we finish this, then we'll just welcome them. Remember, show up tomorrow, Waxahachie, Texas. Gypsy Soul Fair. Look it up. And if you're nowhere near here, find out when they're coming to Benton, Arkansas. I want to see you. I want to spend some time with you. I want to teach you about these tools that go beyond. You know, I mean, it was important, my study of the world of social work, getting my master's and my license to become a mental health provider. There's great, rich history and traditions and tools there to teach. And what a great weaving of that ancient Mayan mystery school in with these modern day tools. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, we're reading. So as we enter the Aquarian age of peace, new tarot imagery and symbols are called for that reinforce our oneness with the natural world and all that is around us. The fifth tarot introduces images of nature to represent the elements for each of the suits: fire, shells, feathers, stones, and lotuses. Sorry, Amy just sent me a text. We'll read it when we're done here. I don't know how much longer because we're going to do it. We're going to do one card from the fifth tarot, and I think we're going to wrap it up then. The fifth tarot incorporates an additional suit to represent the element ether. Without ether, there is no life. Without spirit, the breath of life, the force of life. The fifth suit specifically addresses the higher vibrational gifts emerging with the shift of energy occurring through the activation of our DNA codes. Did you know that? Pause, rewind, and listen to that again. Our evolving crystalline structures and our awakening as multi-dimensional beings. Did you know you're a multi-dimensional being? Right when I said that, I looked at the time on my little clock on the phone. It said 2727. I'm going to have to look that up in my angel numbers book. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. The fifth suit brings forth such concepts as telepathy, spontaneous healing, interdimensional travel, and transcendence, to name a few. The major arcana cards of the fifth tarot are attuned to the new archetypes emerging in our consciousness and are aligned with the higher aspects of the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and sacred union. Not one or the other, y'all. Not just masculine or divine masculine, not just feminine or divine feminine, but a sacred union of both. Can you imagine living? Man, I've done a video, a couple of them on this site already, so look for it, where I was gifted with this. We were in Yaxchilan, in fact, standing with one of the stela, those carved tall stones, and the being in the image was holding a skull. And what came to me, Yashish Balam is my sacred tool here. This loving presence radiating, connecting to the cosmos, the heart of the earth. Yokokan is heart. Yash, Ish. Remember, Ish was feminine. Yash is jade, green, color of the heart chakra. Balam, jaguar. So Yash, Ish, Balam, and Yash, Shib, XIB for masculine, Yashib, Balam. And when I use both of those mantras together, I feel that sacred union within my psyche. Meditating upon the images assists one in accessing the divine blueprint. Perfect, because that's what I want to be offering, all these tools. The fifth tarot cards reflect a progression of knowledge and understanding in the mastery of the suit, and as such are designated as seeker, initiate, apprentice, and elementer. Each card has its own frequency and creates a powerful energetic vibration to help access one's inner vision. The Fifth Tarot is a tool that offers transformative insights into our multidimensional gifts and possibilities. It is the tarot deck most relevant for the changing times in which we live. Oh, I'm a little nervous that Amy needs me right now, but I'm going to trust that we're going to finish this. Maybe they just paused and wanted to let me know they were taking a stop along the path. Maybe they'll be here soon. I realize I'm holding this against my heart. Curious about both cards, and one touching my heart and the one that you're seeing as I do that. So let's see what we got here. Six of Feathers, optimism. Look at that amazing imagery painted by Teresina. And up against my heart was the Nine of Stones, fulfillment. You can think of why we need optimism. And let's not even, I want a new word for it. It's like consciously choosing to change the channel in our brains from those heavy, dense thoughts and feelings and crap that's been hardwired into our psyche. Let's read from the Nine of Stones. Is. The image in the Nine of Stones depicts a collection of green tourmaline. We've been working with green today, haven't we? Let's hear it again. What's the sound of the green? The heart chakra. It's the mantra. Circle formation surrounded by roses and grapevines. The roses are in the foreground, symbolizing our heart as being in the forefront of consciousness. Yay! I certainly want my heart to be in the forefront of my consciousness. The grapes hanging on the vines in abundance indicate the fruits of our vines are ripe for harvest. And that's good news for me before tomorrow. How about you? Did you need to hear that today? We are ready to receive the rewards, the fulfillment of all our hard work. I used to say I could work harder. I'm not working hard enough. That would have been the inner judge. What I'm hearing now is that I'm ready to receive the rewards of the fulfillment of all my hard work the last 61 years. Ancient circles of stone are found all over the world. These stone edifices are built on vortices and attract powerful energies. The Nine of Stones is a powerful card that carries high energy to bring the fulfillment of all we have been working towards. This happens on many levels for each of us individually, for the collective, and for the planet. I got distracted for a minute because I remembered before they get here, I was going to, I need to write up a bio for myself for tomorrow and a menu of the services and the packages I'm providing. I was going to do that last night too, and I was up till 5 a.m. working on my website. Trust. I have what I need when I get there tomorrow. And let's finish this up. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I've loved spending this time with you. Remember, this is in 2 parts because I'm noticing if I've set a timer and it goes off, it automatically shuts off the video. So, part 1 and part 2. See, they have some puzzles here at the Airbnb. These beautiful wolves. Just a lovely cottage. You wonder what you're looking at in the backdrop. Tourmaline is a stone of high electric nature, second only to quartz. I have some tourmaline. Did I bring it? I think I left it at home. It has great healing capabilities by clearing blockages, especially where deep wounding is concerned. This is particularly helpful for healing core issues surrounding wealth and prosperity, and is necessary for fulfillment to occur in the Nine of Stones. It's funny how I still think that allowing myself to make money through this new business is ego-driven. Is it the harder for a camel to fit through the eye of the needle than for a rich man to go to heaven? That's one that's been hardwired in. So what if instead, I need to be working with some tourmaline, don't I? I think I know where I left it. At home. I have my own bag of precious gems I was going to bring for people to work with tomorrow with building their medicine bag, but anyway. This is particularly helpful for healing core issues surrounding wealth and prosperity and is necessary for fulfillment to occur in the Nine of Stones. The depth of healing clears our electric masculine field and reveals our magnetic feminine essence. The outgoing energy is one that attracts rather than repels all that is offered in the Nine of Stones. Coming from our heart center. The circle expands as we connect with deeper and greater aspects of ourselves, attracting love and abundance, repelling fear and scarcity. This circle continues in ever-widening circles, attracting others into the energy field of abundance and fulfillment. This circle, I do see circles around circles around circles in that. I hadn't noticed that before. This is a time of intense flux in the world. Change is in the air as the great shift is occurring. In the suit of stones, the nine carries a transformational energy that heralds the end of the old. Coming together in groups or circles, we can use the essence of the electric tourmaline to restructure our reality. Man, I need to get to work with that when I get home, huh? The nine reminds us that as we continue on the path of higher consciousness, we are entering an age of peace and oneness. Didn't we read something about oneness in the Metatron deck? I'm pretty sure I wrote something about that on my website last night. One of my favorite books in my library, personal library, is called Oneness. As received and transcribed by Rasha. Find it. Good stuff. The nine reminds us that as we continue on the path of higher consciousness, we are entering an age of peace and oneness, fulfilling the dream of creating heaven here on earth. Tourmaline connects to the Devic realms, specifically the fairy realm. I just made a fairy garden at my, where I'm a private mental health practitioner in Little Rock, Arkansas. There's this beautiful, huge, old oak tree still out in the yard. And I started a fairy garden at the base of it. I just felt led to do it. Perfect. Follow the guidance of tourmaline and come together with other light workers in service to humanity and the earth. Oh, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Form circles of light that work with the magnetic energies and the law of attraction to bring an abundance of love and prosperity forward. Dean Radin, senior scientist at the School of Noetic Sciences, in his book Entangled Minds, raises the question, is everything connected? He goes on to explain our connected mass consciousness through numerous tests and stories about extrasensory experiences in our quantum reality. In circles of light, based in a cosmic reality, we get past the illusion of ego and come to a place where we can see the entanglement or the oneness. As we come closer to our core issues, any beings with whom we have unresolved karma will present themselves personally or through the ethers of the entangled mind. Tourmaline absorbs negativity for individuals as well as for the environment. As our environment becomes clean and clear, the vines carry more fruit. The fulfillment of our dreams shapes a grand new reality. We are at a point of personal, collective, and planetary fulfillment. Do you need to hear that right now? Well, we're clearing karma right now, and it is chaos and scary. But hang on, y'all. Hang on. It's okay. We're okay. We are at a point of personal, collective, and planetary fulfillment that goes beyond our grandest dream. Well, in the fifth tarot, they always have a section giving us the divinatory meaning. If people are in a hurry and they need to fast forward and just get a little summary and applications. So let's finish up with this. Divinatory meaning of the Nine of Stones fulfillment. Fulfillment is the gift of the Nine of Stones. Be aware of working with your magnetic feminine energy to attract and your electric masculine energy to repel all that is needed for you to manifest your dreams. Now is the time for reaping the fruits of your labor. Love and abundance are your just rewards. I'm going to exhale any tension and take that in. Love and abundance are your just rewards. Love and abundance are your just rewards. Love and abundance are your just rewards. Love and abundance. Connect with circles of light workers assisting in the transformation of mass consciousness. Love is the key. Heart chakra. Oh, let's say goodbye to Yashish Balam. Oh, green. It's not tourmaline, quartz, but oh. Centering your heart for just a moment as we come to the conclusion of our 2 videos today. Just breathe in, drop into your heart center. Breathe in and through your heart. Ripple out in waves to everyone and everything around you. Oh, 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 oh. There's a tiny little bit of that left, but I think that's where we're going to end today. I love you. I love you. I love you. Be gentle with yourself, dear ones. Make it a point with me. I have some great new packages to offer. Let's create your personal divine blueprint, your pathway to your authentic self, restoring balance and harmony to your love, cultivating peace and joy. I love you, I love you, I love you. Leave me a comment, please. Let me know you're here with me. Bye for now.